Hello, everyone. I'm Gandair, and this is a behind-the-scenes-y kind of thing. We're going to take a look at Monitor 2 over here. I should be casting a tournament tonight. It is a League of Legends Dominion tournament run by a group called EVG. I only know a little bit about them, but I know they're doing a Dominion tournament. I know they're interested in having me cast, potentially. And I don't have any stream assets or anything from them yet, but to cover my own ass in the event that things go horribly wrong and I can't get them, this is the part of the casting job that a lot of people don't see, because a lot of people are like, oh, you sit down in front of a microphone and you talk. Well, sometimes you also have to do this. Sometimes you have to make your own stuff. And I guess I should hide, don't show, yeah, I gotta make sure there's no weird stuff on my, there's no weird stuff poking out in my, yeah, there's no not safe for work stuff in there. Okay, we are fine. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I need to build a set of overlays, because I don't have any right now. And to do that, we're going to have to do a few things. So what the first play I'm going to do is, you can see over here, by the way, in the second monitor, that I have XSplit open over here. So, we click over to here, and we're going to get the League of Legends client captured. That's going to be the first thing that we do. Let's go over to here. We go over to PvPnet client, and we get that captured. And we're going to drop that into the scene here. There we go. We got that. Let's find the side of it. Now I want to find the side of this. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so we're going to move it. Oh, no. It has this nice snap to function that it didn't have before. I don't know what this gray square is here. That's probably just some graphical thing. Okay, so we have the client captured. That's the first thing that we have done here, and it's mostly fitted to the screen. As you can see, there's still some space on the side over there. I wonder if there's a center option. Yes, but there's not an easy center option like there is in OBS. Well, this is going to make things a little fun. And fun, I mean difficult. Now, okay, client's captured. Why is capturing the client important for League of Legends casting? Well, in order to show you that, we're going to have to go into a custom lobby here. Let's go into a custom lobby. Let's go into it on this. And I guess I'm going to mute my game feed. Yeah, mute my game feed. So that way if you hear any audio, it'll just come out of my speakers. That way I only have to deal with one audio source and everything will be fine. Okay, allow spectators. Nah, let's just make this me so it's not awkward. Let's do 8675309 for the password. That's a thing. Tournament draft. And we're going to click create game. And then I'm just going to throw a bunch of bots in here. These aren't real. What? No, Graves, we can't have Graves in here. That just makes me sad. Let's put a Leona in here instead. And I hate Ezreal a lot. So we're going to get rid of Ezreal, and let's put in, who is he replacing? Ezreal's getting replaced by, well, Tristana's not that great. Who do I just, I like Gems. And let's get rid of Renekton. Let's replace Renekton with Morg. Okay, these team comps are terrible, but whatever. Okay, now I look back over here on the left. You're watching the scene being built over there, and then this is all that's going on the other screen. Okay, and we got some people there. Now, the next thing that we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to go and bust out some of the old overlays, right? Now, I save everything, so let's go poking around. Let's make these huge so you can actually see them. This is a 2160p monitor. I can fit some big stuff. It's downscaled in the recording. Okay, let's see. What in here? Let's go into the general folder. Maybe there'll be something in here we can use. Okay, we have a lot of options in here. So I have a lot of the old overlays, right? Now, the best thing to do would be to take a simple overlay, like here we go, the Dominion televised overlay. Let's use that. So let's go over to here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it fits. So I'm going to add media file. And then we're going to go into the Dominion folder here. What is this? This is the general folder. We're going to go in here. We're going to grab this. We're going to open it. And this is for a tournament that doesn't run anymore, okay? But I still have the overlay. So as you can see the stuff in the background over there. Let's go back over to monitor 1. Let's minimize this for a moment so we can see what we're dealing with here. And let's go into champ select. Okay. And it looks like it fits. It fits on the first try. Holy crap. Okay, we're in business. It looks like to be a little bit off-centered. Just a little bit off-centered. But we can live with that because this is quick and dirty. What do I want to ban? Let's ban Vane. The ban shows up in the right place. That's cool. Let's ban Kale. Let's ban Kennen. Okay. Fills all those in nicely. That's good. It's a little off-center. But this is a quick and dirty.
Violence solves everything.
So let's do that. And let's lock that in. Which cat do I want to use? I haven't used this one in a while. A friend of mine that I used to do a show for, the Feed Ski, back when he used to run League of Legends Dominion tournaments, he gifted me that skin one Christmas. And oh man, do I love it. I miss working with that guy. You know, for all the complaints from various people over the years. I mean, there's always going to be people that complain, man. I really liked working with him because I have had some other experiences casting, and oh man, I just wish I had Feedski back sometimes. Okay. Now, what we're going to do here is real quick is we're going to grab the other overlay. Add media file. We're going to grab this one with the champ select blockers. We're going to put that up over it. We're going to toggle it on and off. Good. The blockers work. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to use the same logo, but we'll get to that later. Right now, we just want to make sure we have things that fit the screen. That's the most important part. For the time being, anyway. It gets different after that. I'm eating french fries and shit while we're doing this, by the way. Don't judge me. I just kind of threw this together. Kind of on a whim, because I wanted to make sure everything went well. Okay, so now we go over to here. We click on a different scene. Apparently. Wait a minute, this is captures full screen. That's awkward. Okay. Let's see, so add game capture League of Legends. Let's maximize this over here. Okay, cool. Now we have that. And there's not particularly an overlay for that. Or at least there can be, but we're not going to fuck with it. Now, for some reason I have it set as full screen over here, so this is going to freak out for a moment while I turn into windowed mode. Maybe some full screen flicker. It's subtle, but I can see, yeah, it's happening over there. I need to remember how to fix that. Well, it's not happening in XSplit, though, is the interesting thing. It's probably because it's full screen. So, let's go to video. Let's make sure, okay, so it says windowed full screen. Let's try windowed, oh, it's too borderless. Okay, here we go. And the flicker's gone. Okay. So let's go back over to the scene and show you what was happening there. Okay. Like you can see, actually it was only happening in OBS, it wasn't happening in XSplit. That's interesting. Never mind, I don't need to show that. Okay, so now we have it captured over here. Let's go ahead and pick abilities because why not? Okay. I guess let's get starting items. Let's pretend I know what I'm doing. Let's do a whole bunch of pen and be a huge jerk. How about that? Hey, Mord looks different. She's more, fancy. Or maybe her dress always looked like that, and I just didn't have my settings up high enough. Okay, so we're not going to worry about moving around just yet. What we are going to do is we are going to add something over this. There's media file, here we go. Media file. Now let's decide which overlay we want. Now I don't really like this one because it has the little bar over the top of the bottom thing. There's a simpler overlay over here that I might use. That's what I made on my own. I'm only basic when it comes to video editing. Let's see, I need a good in-game one. I like kind of like this over here. That one's okay. Let's see. There's the DT overlay. That's another one I might be able to use. Let's see. Where is a good one? Oh, let's go with this. This looks good. Okay. That covers the mini map though. Actually, this is in normal mode. Like, I need to be in a spectator mode, so hold on. Exit this game. Leave that game. Let's go load into a spectator mode game. So who can I spec in on? Let's find a friend to go peep at over here. Double life. Practice yellow. Who's in game? Oh, he's on Summoner's Rift. Summoner's Rift. Summoner's Rift. Who's playing a Dominion game right now? Oh, I just clicked that one. Hugh. And that's Summoner's Rift. Summoner's Rift. Summoner's Rift. Come on, I need someone who's actually in a Dominion game. Summoner's Rift, Champ Select, Summoner's Rift, Summoner's Rift, Summoner's Rift, Summoner's Rift, Summoner's Rift. What the hell, people? Where are my Dominion guys at? That's a Champ Select. It's at 19 minutes in. Oh, this is all we got right here. We don't have to inspect that. Crap. Yo. Okay, let me see if I can summon one of my friends to, see, now the overlay here that you're looking at doesn't work in like first person mode. You have to be looking at it from spectator mode. And the reason it needs to be in a Dominion game specifically is because of the health bars on the Nexus at the top of the screen. So we'll see if I can dig up a friend of mine for that real quick. I asked a person on Skype. Okay, in the meantime, while we are waiting for them to respond to that, let's get to the next. Let's get to something else. We can worry about that in a little bit. So we're gonna go back to this image here. Now the reason I picked this image, this Dominion televised image, over, let's say, I don't know. Let's pick another example. Here we go. Over an image like this one here, is because this image on the left is far simpler than this one on the right is. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to open this up in... That hotkey doesn't work on this. Okay, open... There's an open with external editor. Here we go. No. Oh, properties. Miscellaneous. Where's properties? What? How do I set that? No, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Properties and settings. Okay. Miscellaneous. Set external editors. Browse. Where is paint? Okay, let's open this. Let's look for paint. Actually, no. Let's just look on the SSD for it. This will be done really quickly, hopefully. Or maybe it's in as MS Paint or something like that. I guess I could do this the easy way and just right-click Open With, but yeah, that'll be a little bit faster. Oh wait, oh fuck it. I need to set that anyway, so let's let this finish. Give me a second to actually pay attention to my cheeseburger, which I haven't really done since I opened it. Ah, here we go. It's in Windows System 32, okay. See? Windows. System 32. MS Paint. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now the reason that this simpler image on the left is what we want to do. No, not that one. There we go. Shift 1. Okay, so we opened it in Paint. Why is this important? Well, we need to create a transparent image. You can't create a transparent image in Paint, but that's okay. Now, we're going to be using the Fill tool here because it's simple to do a sort of quick and dirty. Don't worry, we're going to clean up all these lines in a second. I have some tricks. Here. Okay, so that, not that one. That one has to be open. Okay. Now, we're going to go to this. We're going to go to fill. We're going to go to solid fill. Make sure it's black and black. Then we're just going to start blacking out the entire image. Now, the reason I'm editing an existing image is because in this image, I already know where the stuff that I need is. Okay. It should be in this one? No? Which folder is he in? Dupes? Oh, okay, here we go. Alright. Let's get back into that game now. Okay, we gotta wait for spectator delay. Okay, so Moloku's getting that put together. And if you look back over here, you know, we're getting this set up in a second. So we'll see how this overlay looks once it's actually loaded into the game. In the meantime, we're just gonna stick this behind everything and continue working on what we were working on here, which is blacking out this whole image. Now, I could do this way better than I am, but I'm in a hurry. So there's going to be some errors in it. And if I have time to after I'm done with all this, I'll clean it up before the actual show goes live. But I want to make sure I have at least something. Okay, we almost got it all. That one. That. Okay, we're going to need to zoom in a little bit. Let's get these parts in between here. It's denting the borders a little bit, but you know what? Sue me. No, that's not going to work. Oh, okay, undo that. Oh, okay. Game starting. Oh yeah, let's go back to Modern 1. Let's look back at our... Hang on real quick. Look at that, SKT1 Lee. I've never actually seen that skin splash before. Now, I could do something fancy at the top of the screen, but okay. That does not quite fit. What can we do to this? That doesn't quite fit, but why? Okay. So we're gonna hopefully go over here. I need to mess with my key bindings also. We go into interface. Let's see. Maybe it's designed for that? No. Maybe it's designed for having a full-sized HUD. It doesn't look like it. Oh. That was... Well, shit. Okay. Windowed borderless. Let's see, sound, interface. Chat timestamps. Let's see, minimap. No, minimap needs to stay on the right for casting reasons. Okay. Game. Oh, it's on blue and red. Okay, so colorblind is on, which is important. Video. Okay, let's go to hotkeys. Let's go to camera control. Where is... Where is the click drag camera thing? It should be mouse button. Okay, here we go. So we're going to change this to mouse button 2. We're going to hit OK. So now I can do it with my mouse 2 button. On the bigger monitor that I have now, which is a 28-inch monitor, I'm going to have to be scrolling a lot different than I used to scroll. Okay. Alright. Well, it looks like... Maybe we can size this down a little, actually. Can we do that? Ah. If we did something like this. Okay, that's a start. Why is it purple and blue up at the top, though? When it's red and blue everywhere else. That's a little weird. Did I not check that in the options? Did I turn this quality up any further? Let's find out. Looks like I can. Everything will be fine. I need to toggle directed camera off. Let's do that right now, actually. Where is it at? You don't want directed camera to randomly take over while you're casting, because then all of a sudden your camera is somewhere and bad shit happens. Okay. Summoner names, health bars, lost control UI, new player tooltips, attack range, missile display, HUD, mini-map, neutral camps, mini-map movement, screen flash, HUD animations, chat, timestamps, combat damage stuff. Move camera on thing. Camera lock mode. No. Attack on move cursor. Use relative team colors. Movement prediction. Camera smoothing. Mouse button drag scroll. Mouse speed. Camera. What? Well, actually, I guess you just go over here and you unclick that. Okay. There we go. I found it. Found the option for it. Okay. There we go. We have that now. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go into the image and let's finish the little edit I was doing here real quick. What? No, not that. Not that. Not that. Why won't it work? Okay, hold on. Let's just get the pencil out. No. Super thick pencil. I can use shift to make a straight line. Okay, cool. There we go. Pencil. There's a pencil. Okay. That still has a solid border, that still has a solid border, that still has a solid border, solid border, solid border. Solid border, solid border, solid border. Okay, let's go over here. Let's do shift pencil trick some more. Not gonna perfect that because no. Same thing here. Nope. Can't do that. See, only the white parts are going to become transparent. Okay. There we go, okay. Save as.
How y'all doing?
Yes. It says, what that said there, it's in Swedish. You probably didn't see it actually because I didn't have it on the scene. But I just finished editing the thing over here, which I was doing in front of the video there. And I was using the pencil tool here to, you know, block out some of the sections and things like that in order to make it. Now, I need to have solid black in between these white squares because when I add the transparency, I'm going to add it to these big white sections, which means there can't be any breaks in the border. Otherwise, the transparency will sort of escape the area that I want and get completely ridiculous. And then what I did was I saved it as a new thing entirely. So now I have a new image there. Okay. So now, don't save. We're gonna open a new image, which is gonna go down here. With some frame rate issues while scrolling. Let me put it back down to this. Alright. Back over to the other monitor. Ooh. So we're going to open this image that we have down here, you know, this overlay image. We're going to open that now in the editor. Now, the reason I'm doing this while we're in the game here is because we'd actually see how it looks in the in-game overlay. Where was that at? Actually, let's check this thing. Let's try this overlay and see what it looks like. Let's see, so let's unclick that for a second. Add media file. Which one is this? This is under D. Actually, let's try. Let's try the DT overlay again. No, the UI is not sized correctly for that. Okay. We're gonna have to do some weird shit here. So that's not gonna work either. So let's remove both of those from the list. Add media file. What's this one that I made? Oh my gosh. But we need something down there on the left. So I could make it in one image, or I could take an existing image like this one. Oh, put you back and take an existing image like this one and slap it down there. Then resize it a little bit. Let's make another copy of this, but chop out the rest of the stuff on it. Okay, cool. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So this thing is fine. This I can work with. Okay, so let's go back to our editing now. And let's open that Azubu overlay. I'm pretty sure it was an Azubu overlay. 720p overlay. Okay, maybe it wasn't. No, this was a DT overlay. Okay. And we're going to do the same trick that we did in the other one, where we just use the rectangle tool with the fill. And we're going to do that. Okay. What? No, there we go. Now we have this. Okay, save as. Left corner overlay. Okay, bottom left corner overlay. Sick.
How y'all doing?
What? Oh, right, okay. That means all the transparency will be lost when saving the file, which is fine because we're going to add it back later. Okay. And then in this lower right corner here, we're going to edit that image also. So which one is that? Let's see. Oh, it's this one right here. 1080p saying overlay. All right. So we're gonna go down here now. Obviously, we're not gonna use these same, sponsors and shit. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kidnap the background color of that. I'm gonna do that twice. Kidnap that background color. I said we're gonna kidnap the background color. Is this gonna work the way I want it to? No, it's not. Let's wait. This is fine. This is actually fine. Because what I can do is I can just use the fill tool after that and fill the whole thing in. And then there's a little line there. Let's cut that out. Fill. Okay, cool. Now this will be the new one that we use, and I'll put whatever the new logo is down there in the bottom is where I'll cram that shit into. So save as new overlay thing.
How y'all doing?
Yes, I know I'm going to lose the transparency if I save it in this format. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we take that. Take those things. Now let's this is the unedited version of it, but that's okay. We just want to make sure that our stuff is in the right position before we actually go about doing the editing. Media file, so what is it called? Bottom left corner is what I named it, right? Yes, it is what I named it. Okay, and that's going to go roughly down here, and then we're going to resize it a little bit. That should cover that thing. And we're going to have the other two things over there. Okay, yeah, see, the transparency is not in the image yet. I got to go add that. Okay. The team names are going to get crammed in these tiny little boxes up here, so let's put those in now. Add text. Whatever, let's just use the default. I'm not going to fuck with this. Okay, so team 1. Now I purposely use it kind of a longer thing because, let's see, shit is just not going to fit. Is that what the world we're living in here? Okay. It doesn't quite fit. Does not quite fit. Well, let's add a second one to the side over there. First thing is let's shrink this down until we get like something like that. Come on, let me use my grab tool. There we go. Put that over there, and that's as small as I can get it. So let's try using a different font maybe. Let's go over to here, let's go to text. Alright, let's do that. Let's try using a different font. That might be able to help us. Let's use Veranda. No, Veranda's more spaced out. We don't want spaced out. Let's try Helvetica? Do we even have that on here? EGH. There's no H. Okay, shit. What's another one that's really common? Oh, I'm already on Veranda. Is Arial on here? No. What kind of fonts do you even have, XSplit? You're ruining my life. Times New Roman? I guess? That doesn't change it too much. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just go back to what we had. We'll figure that out later. Actually, what I might be able to do is... if I make this viewport bigger, maybe I can get some more room to scoot. Okay, there we go, yeah. Alright, now it'll fit. Now it will fit. Okay. We're fine now. It fits enough. I'll live. Okay, so that fits. We got the little thing that's going to go on the bottom. We're going to edit this square over here so it's not going to be the way that it looks right now. So the in-game thing is done. And then we're going to go to the outcome screen after this. And then it looks like we can figure out what we're going to do for that screen. I don't have enough scenes for that. This needs to get edited also. I don't want to touch that. Am I going to have to kill my hero's background? No, I know what I'll do. I will kill my webcam temporarily. Because we don't need that. Okay, so we're going to title this screen, lol outcome screen. There we go. So that's going to be the outcome screen. And then I guess, oh my gosh, I don't want to, this could be the full screen overlay over here. I don't have a picture for this either. I'm also going to need to put a event overlay on this one. We'll get to that later. I guess I'll take my hero's background and then I'll just temporarily make it a League of Legends background. Okay. That's what we will do. Okay, so for this, gonna bop this whole overlay for a moment, and we'll put something new at the top. Once we know what it is the hell we're gonna make, I'm probably gonna take the black 1080p template. No. I'm gonna add some kind of video. What do I have? Is this game still going on? Okay, yeah. We'll get to the score screen eventually. Okay, so let's take this blank thing here. And let's get some kind of what? What could we put? I wonder if I have any video left over from the other Dominion tournament. Let's find out. Media file. Anything here I can use? Oh. Hey now. Hey now. Okay. This is something. Okay. Let's see, when finished loop. Okay. So, over here. Over here. Okay. And I'd love to extract the one for Bard, but people seem to like Vi. So let's use that. The frame rate's a little fucked up, though, because I have two different capture programs open at the same time. Okay, so let's do that. Let's use Vi. And we'll put everything on the left over here. Why is my... oh, hold on. Why do I have mouse cursor flicker? Why do I have mouse cursor flicker? Since adding that. Layout, transition, thing. I have mouse cursor flicker and I don't know why. Okay, so we're gonna remove that for a moment. Okay. Oh, hey, the victory thing is different from the last time I was here. Alrighty. Let's click continue. Oh, that's freaking out. Alright. Okay. Alright, now we are at the outcome screen. Which, where are we going to put that? We'll put it down here. So add PvPNet client. Why isn't it giving me anything? Whoa, it just minimized all my stuff. What? It's not capturing it like it should. Like you see, I'm getting this when I try to capture it. Let's remove that. Let's try it again. Add PvP.net client.exe. Come on, game. Okay, that's not working. What's a quicker and dirtier way? Let's just screen cap it. Okay, now we have this going on. Now we need to check and see if we have a image that's the right size for this. Alright, let's go back up to general. Okay, here's an outcome. Screen. No, that doesn't fit. Now, what next? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop and start the recording. There's gonna be a cut here because I have to stop this mouse flicker. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about having to do that little cut here. I'm actually more sorry for myself because that means I can't just outright post the video. I do have to actually stitch it together. I'm going to just post part 1, part 2, and say fuck it. Because, I don't know, maybe that's better than doing the encoding. I'll figure it out later. But the mouse cursor flicker is gone. And it actually reminded me to actually put my laundry in the dryer because, oh man, wouldn't that have been horrible. Get done casting later, go to sleep, wake up the next day, all my clothes are wet, have to be at work, oh crap. Well, it's Arizona, it's 90 degrees, right? So I'll just wear whatever's in the laundry and then put the rest of the stuff in my bike and have it dry on the way to work? I don't know. We need to figure out what to do here. Because this is going to be a problem. We don't necessarily need an overlay for this. But it looks nice if you can get one. So we're going to try to. If I don't have one that I can edit, I'm not going to worry about it. But we're at least going to put in the effort of investigating it. Did DT have a post game? Was the only one with a post game is Zubu, and the Zubu one doesn't fit? The LOL Pro ones didn't have it either. Ah, okay, here's one. Let's try this. This looks a lot more promising. What if we, nope. Wait. Let's scoot this to the side, maybe? Let's do this. Maybe I can scoot that around. Try that. Try that. Cool! Okay. Gandair, don't touch anything. You're fine. So we're going to use that post-game overlay from the Dominate Gaming, and then we're going to edit that. Sweet. What do we do? Let's do the same thing we did before. Go to this. I'm getting mouse flicker again. Whatever, I'm going to have to live with it. Okay. Milo, what are you doing over there, friend? Little white cat that my roommate has is like poking around the corner. Okay, so this is in Dominion, General. This is under P. Oh, hey, here's a cool picture that you might never see again. Let's zoom in on this so you can get a look at it here. Okay, what you're looking at here is you're looking at Infeed's Darius being frozen by Cassiopeia's Petrify in mid-Noxian Guillotine, so he's like way up there. That's what you're looking at there. Okay. I think that showed. Hold on, let's do a fuller zoomer inner. Dang it. Just to make sure that actually showed on the screen correctly. Here we go. Let's get way zoomed in. And it's right here. Here you go. You can see it there. Up in the air, got the Noxian Guillotine, got the poison dot on him, etc., etc., etc. Okay, moving on. Where was that one at? It was down here in this section. Post game. This one. Okay. So, bop. Get this. Going over here. You gotta open up in paint. And then let's keep the red border. Let's keep that part. I think I like that. And same strategy. You get your rectangle tool and you just boop, you just black it out. This is gonna be a little bit harder to do up at the top though. This is to cut out the Dominate Gaming logo. I want to do it as precisely as possible, so I need to go one down from that. Good. There we go. Okay. Zoom out. Okay, I got a blank one. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna save as post game overlay WAP. Call it WAP instead of whip. I don't like seeing whips. And WAP just sounds weird, and whoop sounds like you're gonna slap someone, so let's go with WAP. And WEP is, I don't know what WEP is, with an E. Whatever, let's call it WAP. Post-game WAP.
How y'all doing?
Yes, I know, yes, I will do that. Okay. Now we have the... Now we need to make those images transparent. I'm going to change my overlay over here because it's driving me insane. I was seeing some weird crap on that screen. Now what we need to do is we need to go and find us a nice online image editor. Let's put this over here. Oh, I was watching a speedrun marathon on Twitch. Well, rip that. Now, what was the site that I used? I'm gonna try to remember, but I don't know. So let's just go over to here. Online image editor transparency. I think this is it right here. Yes. Okay. Online-image-editor.com. Okay, I'm gonna go to this. Let's try our page permissions to allow. Okay, now let's leave it as a PNG. Let's find the file that we need. It's going to be in here. It's going to be in... What was it? Right, it's in general. Okay. Now where was it? Okay, bottom left corner of it. Let's do that one first. Do that. Click upload. This is the handiest thing on the damn planet, because if you don't have Photoshop and you make an image transparent, you can do it here real easily. Real easily. I think it's over here. Here, transparency. There we go. And then you just click the area. Makes the whole thing transparent for you. adds it to the image, and you click save it, and save local, and then you click save, and then puts it on your computer, then you open it up, and oh, look at that shit! Look at that nice, transparent little bugger right there. Sup. It's a little fucked up over the top of it. Whatever. You know what? We will survive. We will survive. I'm gonna upload new picture. Browse. Let's find the next one. Which folder did that go into? Oh, hold on. Cancel. Yeah, that did go into the correct folder. She's got clothes on. That counts as not getting me in trouble on YouTube. And they all have clothes on and are cleverly censored. Everything there's fine. Look, furry parrot. I like this picture a lot. It's a picture of my roommate's cat. It's sitting on his shoulder. It says furry parrot. It's pretty cool, I think. Okay. So it does save to the correct folder. Alright. I'm a little less freaked out now. Okay, that was the first one. That was the bottom left. Now I know. We'll look for this. There we go. Here we go. EVG overlay. Upload. Boom. Okay. Go over to here. Go to transparency. Click that. And we're just gonna go through. We're gonna click each one of these things here. Click on each square. It's put in these little tiny boxes that I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it shows up in the capture because it's really faint, but it puts these little checkerboard boxes in it to show that it's transparent. So we go through, we're going to click each one of these until all of them are filled. And that's the reason you can't have anything like the borders broken or anything, because then it will, when you click it, it transparents out just the color. Like just the one color. And you don't want to do any other colors except that. So that's why you need a nice solid section of color over the area you want to transparent out. Okay, save local. It should append automatically. Yeah, it puts a 1 in the file name. It doesn't capture that for some reason. I guess it's because I have capture player windows off. Okay, so that's saved. Let's get another picture. Browse. Let's look for width again. Get this one here. Actually, that one we can't do yet. Never mind. Because we have to edit the image in that picture before we actually do that. So let's do the WAP here. Milo, what are you doing over there? Okay. Upload. This is basically the best website. Let's bookmark this before I forget to. There we go. Okay, wizards, transparency. Click that, and click that, and then save. Save local, and save file. Okay, and we're done with that for now. Now let's look at that applied to the thing. All outcome. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna remove that now. Remove that overlay. We're gonna add media file. We're going to go back to this folder here, and we're going to check and make sure this works. Hey, great success. Look at that. It's that easy to make a transparent image if you don't have Photoshop. Don't let anyone tell you need Photoshop to do it. Online-image-editor.com. Found that site randomly one day when I tried to make something transparent at the last second, and look at this. Okay, now you're probably thinking, well, maybe you're not, but in case you are, don't I need to put overlays, not overlays, don't I need to put the logos in this? And the answer to that question is yes. But since I don't have those yet, there's a different thing that I'm going to do. So let's add media file. Let's do a little example thing here. This. Okay. Instead of building them into the overlay itself, I'm probably going to grab some individual images and just put them around here. So let's look at this in an example. of that. So let's say I grab that there. Let's go into the Dominion folder again. I'm sure I have some stuff floating around in here I can click on. Here we go. Kidnap the CSN logo for a second. So you get the idea here. Basically, I will just fill that space with whatever logos, icons, etc. that I need to fit in it in order to make it work. Okay, so that is going to be fine. The in-game screen, the teams are up there, that's fitted correctly. Let's add our... Actually, let's change the folder, hold on. Because if I'm going to be using these, they're going to have to go in the Stream Assets folder. So we're going to take this one here. Let's call this lol outcome blank. Let's call this lol champ select. This is lol in-game lower left. I'm going to give things really simple names. So I'm going to take these, I'm going to drag these into the Stream Assets folder over here. Because the Stream Assets folder is on the SSD, so it loads a little faster. Oh, we need to do one more of those. We need to do one more of these. Hold on. Upload new picture. Actually, shit, it's not going to work yet. Where is it? Go back to the file thing. Go back to my directory. Go back to here. Back to general. Now this one, okay, we can get the one with the summoner blockers. So open an external editor. Here we go. And we're going to repeat the same process that we did with the other one of these images to black it out so that we can add the transparency to it. And let's start with this simple. Just grab the fill tool, do a little bit of this here. Let's get us started. I guess you actually don't need to do this at all, but whatever. It makes me feel a little bit better about my life. So, I do it. Okay. We're started. Okay. Go up here, grab really double colors, solid fill, and start. You have to make noises when you're editing. It really adds to the value of your overlay if futuristic noises were made while you were doing it. Because if you're not making futuristic noises while you're doing it, then you're probably doing something wrong, and your overlay might be a little bit less quality. So remember, we're on a computer holding a video game tournament. We're in the future, folks. That one looks a little too ugly for me. There we go. Get a bottom one over here. That. Okay. Now we gotta do the small stuff. So we're gonna grab our pencil tool again. You can do a surprising amount with MS Paint. I just figured I'd let you know that. Nope. Undo. I said undo. Damn it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hold shift to make a straight line. I learned that back in elementary school. In computer class. In ClarisWorks on a Mac. I'm glad that that functionality is in most image programs or Paint-like programs. I think it was ClarisWorks 3.0 back then or something like that. It was a long time ago. It was like 1992 or something? There we go. A little bit of cleanup. And you can always make it as fancy or as pixel perfect as you'd like with the editor of your choice. But this is sort of emergency overlay day. Okay. We're going to name this one Blossers. Probably. Get our fill tool here. Do this. What? Okay. New plan. Rectangle tool. Do this. Rectangle tool. And then we're going to hit the fill after that. And everything will be okay. We have to do this on both sides. Hold on, there's a little line here I really want to get rid of. Zoop. Okay. Go to the other side of the image now. And same drill. We're just going to box out that little thing in the middle. And then we're going to use the fill tool to get the donut part that's around it. I say donut because it's a border with... There's an empty space in the middle of some form of enclosure. It's a donut. I refer to things in weird ways. There we go. So fill in the donut. Get these nice solid black whatevers. And this will be our base to work with. Okay, so there are some. What do I want to call this? Blossers. Blossers. Champ select Blossers.
How y'all doing?
Yeah. Okay. Was that in English? I can't remember if that was in English or Swedish just now. Whoa, that's weird. Okay. So we have that. Now we need to add the transparency to it. Oh, there's some fucking lines at the bottom. Oh, that's bad. Let's get rid of that. Are there lines at the bottom? I don't see any, but just in case. Oh wait, no. Fill. Fill. Solid fill. Okay. Alright, that should take care of anything that's down there. Okay. Close that, minimize that for now. I'm sure we'll need it again later. Okay, upload new picture. Browse. Where's that one that we just made? It's under C. Champ select Blossers, right? Yep, right here. Okay. Upload. Milo, that's the Xbox One power cord. Please don't play with that. That will make me sad. It's a very expensive paperweight. I say that with as much affection as possible. Because the Xbox One's it's a great console. There's just not a lot of games out for it yet. And the ones that are out are mostly PvP-based games, and I'm not too big on PvP console games. You know, like Master Chief Collection, Mortal Kombat 10, Evolve. I guess GTA 5 is out, and that's not really a PvP thing. There's a GTA 5. You can get that on do you get that on PlayStation? I'm not sure. I don't know. I think the PC port of GTA 5 is better than the one on console. But the console one's just fine too if you have it. If you really want the options and you have a machine that's really powerful, PC version's great. Okay. There we go. Got that done. Let's save that. Save it locally. Save file. Okay. And go to the folder it's in. Okay, so wall champ select Blossers. Copy to stream assets. What? Oh, not that one. This one. There we go. Put that there. Okay, so we have champ select. What? I swear I just copied it to there. Did I accidentally drop it in a different folder? Champ select Blossers. Go stream assets. Okay, blockers. Champ select blockers. The other in-game one is not done yet because I still need to make that. Okay, let's look at what we have so far. Let's go back to the wall client. Okay, so currently we have the DT thing, and we need to put some sort of white background. Actually, we just need to have any kind of background that has color in it. that we can see things. I don't know why it's not capturing PvPNet client. There it is for some reason. Okay, now it works. Okay. So you notice the blockers I made are black. Okay, which is not very interesting, but we can add color and re-add the transparency later if we need to. So let's remove both of these. Let's go add media file, go right to the stream assets folder, which for some reason is never on the damn screen. Okay, so champ select. It's black, which means we can add whatever designs, colors, patterns, etc. that we want. I'll probably cut out the middle, I guess. No, I'll put logos and shit in the middle. It doesn't look nice, but it's effective. Want the blockers out. Okay. Toggle the blockers, summoner blockers. Okay, that works. That works. We just need stuff to fill in this space with. Okay. Me and video editing are okay. Me and image editing, bad, terrible. Not my thing. So that works. This. Let's add media file. In-game lower left corner thing. Whoop. Okay. Now we're gonna drop in spec any old random game real quick. Minimize that again. Do I have two things open? Yes, I do, and I don't need two things open. Oh, let's close out these images that I still have open for no reason. What? Why does it want me to restart the program as administrator?
I can't build it. Something's in
That's
the way.
fine, but... Now can I close? Okay, whatever. That was weird. For some reason it wanted me to, like, have administrator permissions to close the thing. Okay. Now I guess this we can literally drop in spec anyone. Even if it is Summoner's Rift. Because the thing on the lower left doesn't change. So we can check that resizing in anything that we want. Specking on my friend Ragon Darkness. I like this background. Look at this. Look at this background. Look at this. There's a transparent background behind the champ select loading thing. When did Riot add that? That is a nice touch. Okay. So now let's look over at this monitor. Let's resize this little bugger here. There we go. Can't quite see that. Hold on. So we're gonna scale viewport, full size. Can I go down a little? Yes. Oh, that is perfect. I love it. Okay, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. Back to 70%. Nice. Thank you, Ragon Darkness, for your unknowing contribution to this hoo-ha. Okay, so that fits down there. That team overlay fits the top. I need to do something with the other thing. Alright. That's fine. So now I have the client and summoner spell blockers. That's good to go. I just need some filler to make this look less empty because, oh my god, does it look empty right now. And the in-game thing is handled. I have my team slots up at the top, and I need to do something with this over here. The outcome screen is... Where did it go? What? Where's this image at? Oh, right, I moved that to a different folder, so it's not seeing it. Okay. Here we go. Boom. Sup. Kidnap this. Put this over here. Alright. Now we have a blank... We have a blank client. We have a blank champ select. All right, let's rename that. Champ select. Okay. We have a blank champ select. And we have an in-game that is correctly sized but needs to be edited. We have an outcome that's blank. And let's rename this to lol overlay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take... Now this is the full screen overlay. And it's going to do something. So let's throw that Vi thing in here again, because that seemed like that was going to be good. Firstly, let's actually close that for a moment, because I want it to be in the stream assets folder. So let's dig back into this thing here. Champ select, no filler, no. Wait, yeah, it's in filler. Okay, get the Vi thing. There, and...
I can't build it. Something's in the way.
Oh, right, they're read-only files. Okay, now fuck that, we're gonna mess with that. Okay, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna copy this to the stream assets folder, paste that over there. Okay, I want to keep all this is all on the SSD, right? The stream assets folder is on the SSD so that the scenes will load faster. I can load assets into the stream more quickly when they load from the SSD, as opposed to loading from a traditional hard drive that has to spin. You know, I mean, I have a 7200 RPM drive for most work, and then I have a 5400 RPM drive, which is just generally for storage. But for quick scene transitions and easy loading, I stick things that I'm going to be using in such a manner on the SSD, just for that added little bit of speed. Now that I have that in the appropriate folder, go back over to this screen here, and we're going to add media file. We're going to add the Vi thing. I'm going to put that here, and we're going to... when it starts loop. Okay. I'm gonna click off the scene. Click back to the scene. And now she should be doing her little whatever. And it should loop continually. Now that was extracted from the actual game itself, the game folder. And it's possible to make these sort of things because this here, which is from a completely different video game, I made this. I recorded a section of the screen, cut it, made it loop, and I love it. This is like my favorite thing I've made because I was not able to simply extract a video. However, League of Legends, thankfully, you can just dig into the League of Legends folder and you can find, you know, the video files and the image files and for the most part be able to just rip stuff out of it and be able to make kick-ass things like this. Now, I'd really like to go on the internet and find a better one, but I don't know if I will have time to do that. It's 2:08 p.m. right now, and I do have a few hours to work on things. Now, what's going to happen here? This is going to be the main overlay for the tournament. So we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna look, tournament name. Okay, so the tournament name is going to go somewhere up at the top here. It looks like it's probably going to have to be in black text because of where it's placed. Yeah, it's going to have to be in black text because it has a lightly colored background. I guess we'll put it a little bit off center here. Yeah, there we go. That way it's in a much lighter area, or as light as it can get, possibly. So we'll stick that there. And then I guess we'll, you know, lengthen it or whatever. And then down here on the bottom, we need to go get something specific. Because I have that on my C drive already, right? I have that on my SSD. Show what I'm looking for over here. This is so small. On my SSD. Looks like I should have it on here. Oh, wait, it's in Gandair, right? Music folder? No? Do I not have it on here? I should have it on here. It'd be really awkward if I don't. Wait, what? Why is there stuff on here? What is this? That should be outputting to the E drive, and it's not. That's awkward. Oh well, it won't end the world, I don't think. Is it in the Tricks Rabbit folder? Woo! I clicked that, and I'm like, I have no idea what's over here, and there's nothing weird. There's just some pictures of some people, and then there's a picture of a burrito sandwich. Because I want that sandwich, and I don't know what's on it. But I want it. Where is my music folder? Okay, here we go. So let's copy notes. Let's actually put that in here. There we go. Okay. So we have a bunch of music here by...
I can't build it. Something's in the way.
What earthing of you? Why are you freaking the fuck out all of a sudden? So we have, you know, the album Notes by Approaching Nirvana, and I want some kind of music to use on the stream, and you have to have a license to use music on the stream. However, Approaching Nirvana is really awesome. And where is this at? Where is this at? Ah, here we go. Okay. Now, Approaching Nirvana is nice enough to give us a license to use their music on Twitch and YouTube, which is the only place this video is going to end up. Now, I went to play their music on the stream, so I have to make sure to follow this license. Let's see. So, if I'm going to do this, I don't have to pay them royalties as long as they use it on YouTube or Twitch. I can use it as the background. It's cool. It's going to be in the background. Can't stream the music without adding your own creative content. I'm adding my vocal commentary, and then we're going to do some League of Legends gameplay. Sure. Can't claim our music as my own. I would not do that. That's fucked up. This is all Approaching Nirvana stuff. Can't use it in any live streaming event outside of Twitch without the express permission of Approaching Nirvana. Well, that's fine, because I'm only going to use it on Twitch. And can't use any of their remixes, mashup, parodies, or cover instrumentals. I don't have any of those. I just have the one album. You can't sell our music. Well, that's turbo illegal, so no. Purchase our music legally. I did that. Credit us by name. Okay. Credit them by name. Which means we're going to have something... Okay, since I can't put a link in the stream description, then I have to do this instead. It says, if the text credit in the description is unavailable, a verbal credit to your viewers on screen now playing credit is appreciated. Okay, this means that as long as I verbally plug it, then it will be fine. So I'll put like an on-screen now playing music by Approaching Nirvana, and I will verbally promote it, and that will be okay. So that satisfies the terms of their license, and okay, yeah, I got they put a couple links here for me. That's nice. Let's see. Do I have any of these? We're not allowed to use any of these songs, and I don't have a single one of those. Yep. Okay. Cool. So I guess I should go, like, I'll gank a logo image of theirs from somewhere and put it on the stream, because that would probably be nice to do. Alright. So I have to verbally plug that and put an on-screen thing, because I can't put a link in the description because I don't run the channel. Sick. I can handle that. Alright. So that's why I put all the music there in the stream assets thing, because that's what I'll have on this screen. Well, I mean, I won't have the music on the screen. The music will just be in the background. That'll be on my computer, but the text for it is going to be on this screen. On the same time, on this screen here is going to have, like, my info and the tournament info on here as well. It's probably going to go in this lower left corner. That's probably going to be the best place to put that. Okay. I think I have everything figured out. I just need to fill in the blanks. Let's double check. Stream comes on. This is the splash screen you're looking at. So let's add a placeholder title to the bottom of it. Media file. Well, not media file. Add title. Actually, I guess I could make a rotating image slideshow. Might be a little bit easier. In the future, that would be a little bit easier. So right now, because we're trying to do simple and as fast as possible, let's see. There is a scrolling from is it left to right? No, it's right to left. It goes that way. And then, let's see, okay. Put that, I guess we're gonna make it black, right? Actually, let's make it white with a nice outline of like something. Okay, maybe not that. Let's make it like an orangish color. Let's make that way thinner than it is. I guess we make this black. Black and orange, whatever. That looks fucking terrible. Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's do the same thing up here. Let's use that orange color. Whatever. Okay, so we got the scrolling text down there, which will be the promo everything, you know. And then I'll put like logos or something below it. Yeah, I'll put the logo images down below it, like in this space down here, below the scrolling text. And you have Vi with her little hip sway over there and her little hand clangy machine shit and ponytail whatnot, partying in the corner. And then we have the tournament name, which will always be displayed since that's not scrolling. Deal with that. Champion select screen. How can we clean this up? What can we do to this to make it look not awful? Okay. I have a really good idea for this. Wow, do I have a really good idea for this. It's gonna be tough though. Okay, so here's my plan for this scene. We're going to open paint here. We're gonna go back to monitor 1 here. Okay, we're gonna do this. And I'm gonna go into my, what did I get I don't play ARAM. Fuck off. I don't play ARAM. I hate ARAM. It's so stupid. Let's see. Man, everybody being all butt mad over there. Alright. What to do here? Actually, let's close out of the image editor for a moment. Oh, that bopped everything. Okay. Is this still capturing? Okay. Monitor 1. Let's go to my League of Legends folder. Actually, I'm gonna go up here and click on something. I gotta read something. Let's see. Let's see. Man, I like a Parkhurst. I have like super respect for Parkhurst. He is a wise and capable individual. Corval is good too, but he's a little bit more brash and rough in his mannerisms. But he's a good dude. Let's see. Yeah, man. I wish I could just, like, take a Parkhurst philosophy and apply it to everything. Alright, let's go to my pictures here. Let's go to my League of Legends folder. Let's click away from that real quick, and I'm going to make sure there's no not safe for work stuff in here before we start scrolling through all these images. Because that could be hideously
Can't build it.
inappropriate.
Something's in the way.
Why are you giving me a permissions error when... Okay, that's sanitized already. Let's see. There better not be anything weird in here.
Can't build it.
Shush! With your permissions. That I can't build it, something's in the way is...
Can't build it. Something's in the way.
That's my sound effect for when... That's my sound effect for... What's it called? User account control in Windows triggers. Okay, let's scroll down some more. Let's see. I don't see rampant amounts of titties. Not that I really have much of that on this computer, which is a weird thing to say because I feel like I should have more not safe for work stuff on my computer, but I just don't. I'm pretty bad at internet. I'm pretty bad at internet, apparently. That I don't have, like, Rule 34 everywhere. But it's just not quite how I get down, folks. Someday I can get on everybody's level. Okay. There's a bunch of League of Legends pictures in here. They're mostly, like, splash arts and things like that. Some character icons, other things. Let's see, that one is definitely not safe for work. Let's hide that one before. There's that Leona picture. Fan art is weird, man. I'm just throwing that out there. Fan art is weird. I think that's the only one that was particularly bad. Alright. Let's go back to this screen. And let's enlarge these. So what we're going to do here is I am going to find a background image for the overlays for the champ select and the blockers. But the question is, what do I want to use? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the... What's it called? What am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for here? I'm going to make an inverse of the existing champ select blockers where they're going to be transparent on the outside and solid on the inside. And then I'm going to paste that over an image and then apply the transparency again the opposite direction, which will effectively chop out the correct squares from a new image. And it should work exactly the way that I think it does. But what background art do I want to use? There are so many options. I should probably just use High Command Cat.
I can't build it.
Although that's pretty small, but I might use it anyway because I like High Command Cat. So we're going to, how big is that image? Is there a bigger version of that? No, that's as big as it gets. Well, that's awkward. Okay, so, you know what? Let's just do that, and then let's proof of concept this, and then I can pick a better one later.
I can't build it.
Okay, so we have this picture here. This is the High Command Cat splash, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the bunny folder again. And we're going to kidnap this. This is the champ select screen here.
I can't build it.
Shut up! Why is it doing that now and it wasn't doing that before? Okay, open an external editor. Here we go. No, come here. Just shrink this. Shrink this. I don't want it taking my whole screen because I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Alright. Now we're going to invert this here, which means we are going to make this outside transparent and the inside not transparent. And to make that easier for me to see, I am going to fill these with black. I'm going to fill the outside with white. I said with white. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Bad shit just happened. I'm going to fill these with gray. Ha 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 ha. Because this box up here is not bordered correctly for me to be able to do black with it. So that's going to go that. And then I'm going to fill it, the rest of it, with white. Okay. Sick. This is this now. Now, how big is this picture? This is 1440 by something, and this is a different size. So what I need to do is edit. Is there a resize option? Image. Let's see, options. Display. That's view. Edit. Okay. There's gotta be a resize on here. Resize option. Somewhere in this. Image. Custom rotation. Ah, resize. Okay. So what is this? This image here is 1440 by 810. Okay, so let's go 1440 by 810. It's going to do weird shit to the picture. Okay, I guess not really. Okay, save as cat resize. And we're going to put it in the bunny folder. Damn it. There we go. Cat resize. Okay. Now these should be the same size as each other. At least I hope so. Yeah, that's 1440 by 810. That's 14. What? What? Why does it say 13? What? Hold on. Edit. Image. Where did I just find that at? It was here. Okay. Resize. 1440 by 810. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Okay. Okay, so she gained a little weight. Whatever. It's the correct size now. Save. No, cancel. Save at. Why is this in English? Okay. Cat resize. Yes. Why is this in English? Get this away from me. Oh, whatever. Oh, fuck it. I'll change the language later. Okay, now they're the same size. So that error is out the window. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think if this is going to work or not. Whatever. Okay, let's start on. Okay, save as inverse.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, back to our online image editor again. There you go. Here, upload new picture. Browse. Go to the bunny folder. This here. Upload. Okay, wizards, transparency, all this. No, fuck! It's the wrong button. Damn it. Alright, put that back. Click the upload button. I accidentally clicked delete because I'm an idiot. Save. Usually delete is like a trash can. It doesn't look like the save icon. Click save. Save local. And then do that. Okay. So, wait, no, it should have been open. Open with this. Like that. And now I should be able to take this Shut up. Okay. Image. Edit. Edit. Wait, where's copy? Copy. Copy. Okay. Go to this. Paste this. Didn't quite work like I thought it would. Backtracking here. Oh wait. Let's do it in this. Here. I clicked copy on the image. Let's do that. And paste this over it? No. No. What the? No, not that either. Okay.
I can't build it.
The user account control makes me hate everything about my life. Edit. Aha, maybe this will do it. Okay. Let's try this. That didn't work. Image. Oh. Her. Ha! Sup. That's a thing. It covers Cat's face, though. But now we know that this works. Let's continue with the proof of concept here. Okay, so file, save as. Save as cat wap. Got that. Let's go over to our online savior again. Browse. Let's get the cat wap. Upload. I guess if I flipped the image to the other way, it wouldn't do anything either. So it would still cover. Just be facing the other way even if I flip that. I guess I could just cut out this side and put it in the middle and have black on the edges, but that sounds boring. I don't know. I guess I'll have to pick a different splash art, but whatever. We just want to prove that this works first. Okay. Struggling with this image a little bit, but it seems like it's going to be just fine. Okay. EarthInView is an amazing program. Big fan of it. It also can read TGA files. That's the reason I got it in the first place, because all of World of Warcraft screenshots saved as .tga. Which is a TrueVision Targa. I think Targa or Targa, whatever. That file type. And I had to get a different image editor to be able to see them. And then Blizzard later made everything save as a JPG, but thankfully you're able to go into the INI settings, or configure whatever the hell it is, and then change it by just editing the entry to say TGA instead of JPG, and everything works great. Okay, there we go. Let's save this. And do that. Let's look at the resulting image.
I can't build it.
Stop with the you can't build it, you fucker. Yeah, that's dirty. Such a dirty image. But that's going to be fine because we just need to prove it works. So now let's go over to champ select screen here. And let's undo that. So we're only looking at this one here. I don't know why it has that captured still when I've closed the lead client. Let's maximize the lead client and see if it... Okay, there we go. So we have that so far. So let's add media file. Go to the bunny folder, go to this. Well, you know, it works. Okay, concept proven, so now I just have to repeat that process. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab an image, and I'm going to do that process that I just showed to cut out the section, and then I'm going to throw a random League of Legends picture there in the background. And that will be okay. Sick. So that handles, this is done. This conceptually is done, even though that's not the final image. And then we have this here, which conceptually is done. That's not the final image. Then the outcome screen is this. And I don't know if I want to fuck with that. Yeah, you're right, because I'm not. I'm going to put the icons and shit over here in this blank space. Okay. I have everything figured out. And the only matter of thing to do now is to just plug the appropriate images and text files, not text files, plug the appropriate images and titles into all the fields and sections that I've sort of created. And then to apply the music, you know, logo for everything, or make sure I have a thing in here to plug the music. That's what I'm trying to say. Make sure I have a plug for the music in there. And then everything will be great. Sweet. I am Gandair. Thank you for watching this video about the sort of the creative process. I have a lot more work to do, but I'm not going to do all of that on camera. I'm going to do all that on my own because it's going to take me forever to find the right pictures and do all the fine-tuning and cleaning up the images and stuff. But I hope some of you find this information useful. So, thank you very much.